Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world there, YouTube. Anyway, this little update video about the All-Star show we did over on DJ Aaron Radio's Ustream channel Monday for Memorial Day. It was the DJ Aaron / Stereo Dust Particle Network All-Star show. It went pretty well, except for, two of us didn't get an opportunity to do a show. Now, I don't want to sound like it's somebody's fault that was at the show, but it wasn't. It totally wasn't. I mean, I just don't want you guys to get me wrong, or DJ Aaron Radio wrong. Not a problem. It was nobody's fault. It was problems that beyond my control and Windows Machine's control. It totally, something just went awry. It wasn't nobody's fault. I'm not pointing my fingers at anybody. It's just something that happened that I had no control over. Windows Machine had no control over. But what I'm getting at is, Windows Machine didn't get to go. He had internet problems. He's been having internet problems. I just wish his internet provider would get their stuff together there and fix it. I mean, you had customers paying for service that's unusable. That's just uncalled for, in my opinion. But anyway, next comes to my problem. I was getting ready to go do my show, and I started having problems with Flash Player and computers running slow. Okay, I thought maybe, I'll just reboot the computers and everything will be hunky-dory. Wasn't the problem. Rebooting the computers and stuff like that did not fix the problem. And I decided, well, Bright 41 was doing a show. Right after him, I was set to go. And, well, he was almost done with his show. And I happened to walk away from the computer for a couple minutes. I come back, my cable modem was blinking at me. Literally blinking its lights at me. That indicates there's a problem or something, okay? So I let it sit there for a few minutes and blink. I reset the modem. It did not reset. It still sat there and blinked at me. Not knowing what was going on, or if there was a problem with the modem itself, if I got a strike or something, anything's possible, I even, like I said, did my part of my diagnostics that I can do on my end with the modem, and failed to fix the problem, or problems. So I then in turn let it sit there and blink a couple more minutes, hit the reset button again. Still no response. So I call my internet provider, which is Comcast, or Comcrap, however you want to say it, or look at it. And their automated thing tried to send a signal to my modem to reset it from their end, which they can do more than I can on my end when they send the signal. And it said signal sending failed. And it connected me to a human because it couldn't automatically do it itself. And the person I talked to on the phone said, "Oh, we're doing a maintenance upgrade thing in your area. It affects your area and a few others, blah blah blah." And they said they're doing it area by area. I guess they've been doing it for the last few hours. And all this is about midnight when I called. Okay, give or take a couple minutes at Eastern time. And I guess they've been working on it since 9 or 10 Eastern time, and they said it just must have just happened to hit my area. And then I put two and two together. Like I said, Flash Player was acting up, and web pages were just atrocious as loading. I had a bunch of lag on Bright's show and this and that, and when they started telling me they've been working on it for the last couple of hours, that's approximate about the time I started having problems with Flash Player and lag. I'm talking tons of atrocious lag, which made sense to me once they said we've been working on it. Yeah, they've been working on it, causing problems. And I was actually working on something when the internet itself died. I was working in the middle of filling out my financial aid forms. I'm planning on going to school here in the fall, if everything goes as planned. But anyway, I was in the middle of doing that, and I went to go to the next page, and it wouldn't go. It froze my computer up, and that little window would pop up on my computer that says, "You've been disconnected from your network." Like, what do you mean I've been disconnected? Well, my modem is a modem and router combined. Well, when it shut down, it killed my router too. And well, their little upgrade or whatever they were doing caused me to lose everything that I put in to the financial aid thing on the government's website there. Talk about one unhappy person. Yes, I was unhappy. I put a lot of typing in. Yeah. Normally, if you got an internet connection, you can save whatever you put in and pick back up at another time or another day, whatever. No. I did not get a chance to save anything. I didn't think the internet was going to go plah on me. Who would have thought, you know, and cause me to lose the information that I put in. Who would have thought? Not I. So I just bit my tongue and said a few choice words to myself and cursed Comcast. And yeah, my internet was out almost 2 hours, and about an hour and a half or so, 2 hours. But when it did come back up, it just wasn't stable. It was slow, and when it came back on, UXW Bill was doing his encore show as a fill-in for me, and he did give me the option to go ahead and take over, but it was slow. I just did not trust my connection, as I didn't know if it could go back down or not, because they did tell me they were going to work on it from, you know, like approximately from 10 o'clock until 6 a.m., which was yesterday, Tuesday, and if needed, longer into the morning yesterday, Tuesday. And I just did not want to deal with getting shut off in the middle of my show and stuff like that. I just did not want to deal with it. It's bad enough they pissed me off when I had to re-enter everything because I lost everything on the financial aid website. So yeah, I just did not want to deal with getting cut off in the middle of a show. So I just let Bill do his thing. I thank you, Bill, and I thank you, Bright. You guys did phenomenal. I thank you guys for, you know, pitching in and helping me. I really do. But like I said, it was nobody's fault other than mine and Windows machines, internet providers. You know, things that you just have no control over. But it's enough rambling here because I'm starting to ramble. I'll thank everybody for tuning in for the All-Star Show, and everybody that was part of the All-Star Show here. It was fun. I had a good time. Lots of good music. Thanks to my new Android cell phone here. Right here. My new one. And Shazam! I tagged a few tunes during the show. Ones that I didn't have that I've been looking for. I will be looking for the tunes and adding them to my music library. So, like I said, all in all, it was fun. I had fun. I had a good time. I worked on a couple of projects during the show, listening to the music in the background, and you know, it was all fun. But I thank everybody, and I thank Aaron for letting us use his channel. That's about it. I thank everybody for tuning in and watching the video here. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Rate, comment, and subscribe here. I'll see everybody during my next show, or on Weasel's show, coming up tomorrow there. See everybody later. Ciao.